Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365, Sarah. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future you or someone around you, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, okay? Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It's just not the final rule, okay? So let's have an empty cup so you can see what's up. And we're going to tap into the zodiac sign of Libra, sun, moon, horizon, or any placement. Ruling the seventh house of partnerships, ruling justice, bringing justice and fairness for all Libra, the beautiful Libra. See what the Libras got going on. Lots of breakthrough energy, Libra. Lots of breakthrough, lots of overcoming, lots of magical energy, prosperity, abundance. There could be people from your past trying to connect with you with the Seven of Swords energy. These are people who were deceitful or who have impacted your life in a negative way. If they haven't impacted your life in a negative way, Libra, these are people who were involved, maybe related to or associated to someone who was just not a positive example or positive force or energy in your life. So this could be a family member, friend, sibling, cousin, okay, old coworker, old lover, okay. This was someone who was connected to deceitful behavior as well as theft and stealing, okay. This could be a family stealing inheritance. Family may be blocking you from receiving something that is due to you. Also, family teaming up with each other to go against you. So this is representing energy from the past, but these people have nothing new to say, and Spirit is saying to leave these people where they are. You do not need to engage or respond because, if there's a reason, Libra, why you chose to disconnect from certain people. And so Spirit is saying, keep that in mind. Whenever we choose to disconnect from people who are not, for our highest good, they will show resentment once you allow them back into your life. This includes, not letting them into your home, not having conversations with them, not accepting their invites, not chit-chatting with them on social media. I don't care if they try to friend you or follow you. Spirit is saying, let these people watch and let them look, Libra. Libra, you represent justice. You represent creating and bringing fairness for all that is involved. You represent, retribution, making things fair and balanced. Okay. And so now, Libra, I'm picking up with this deceitful nature of people from your past trying to have access to you, trying to gain entry into your life. It's because, Libra, you're doing something different. You're not who you used to be. You're making progress. A lot of them want to be nosy. Then the other half, they want to attach themselves to try to dismantle what you have going on. Because the mere fact is, if you had a negative past with this person and they only showed you that they were sneaky, conniving, or they weren't interested in having a healthy connection, even if this is a cousin, a sibling, or a relative, then as time moved on, those same feelings and energy resolves within that person. That same negative energy just has expanded over time. So keep that in mind. The same reason you chose to disconnect, that energy still resides in that person. Do not allow anyone to come into your life, and I'm picking up that many years have moved forward. Maybe people see you on social media. Maybe people are bored or miserable in their own personal life and they just want to be nosy to see what you have going on. Be mindful. Make sure you're only dealing with situations, that are about, healthy ideas, fruitful situations, equal give and take. No one of the past, leave those people where they are. It is truly okay to love a person from a distance. Allow them to be who they are without judgment, but over there and away from you. Because likely when people are, angry and holding resentment, they will come with a false narrative and unpure intentions and try to dismantle what you have going on, or dismantle your happiness, or dismantle your contentment. And also keep in mind, when you haven't seen a person, doesn't matter who they are, family, friend, husband, woman, man, two-piece, side piece, you don't know what they have been involved in. You don't know what they are connected to. You don't know what kind of vices, this person could be fighting, or these people, some kind of addiction. But either way, their intentions are unpure. Leave them outside. You're in your energy, your magician energy here. This is not the magician card, but you're in the magician energy, okay? Everything is magical, it's fruitful, it's abundant. People see it and they know it and they're drawn, even people who haven't seen you in many, many years. So, as I mentioned earlier, they have unpure intentions. They want to attach to try to dismantle, or just attach just to be nosy, just to say that, oh, I know the collective, I'm connected to them, I know their MO. It's not that you have anything to hide, it's that you don't have time to allow someone who has already showed you who they are back into your life. Their time has expired, and there's a repercussion when we choose to force people on our timeline that no longer belongs. And so, all the work you have done, beautiful Libra, do not allow anyone from your past to have access to your life or gain access to try to bring any negative energy your way. Because I'm picking up these are people who are not in their best place in their own personal life, and they're looking for someone to flick their ick on. I usually say, like that big green mucus booger that be in the back of the nose, just as the cold dries up. Libra, they're looking for someone to flick that green booger on and let them take it somewhere else. Do not allow anyone to tip you into any conversation, any chatting on social media. Leave them where they are. You need to confirm, and the reason that they're having me stay on this, it looks like it needs to be confirmed that they are not allowed. There's someone who feels entitled or like they can assert themselves into your life, but they need to know that they're not wanted. And you can do that by just silence and continuing to deny their diabolical access. Okay. And so, Libra, you have closed out a lot of cycles with the World card. There's a lot of prosperity. People smell prosperity. They can smell money. They can smell greatness. And also, maybe these are people who were once in their life very abundant or successful. And now time has moved on. Life changes for everyone. This is not to make mockery of your haters, these naysayers. But either way, they're not in the same space or place when you last saw them. But they see that you are. So, you can go into the thinker pose, Libra. Why would they want to connect with me? Why now? Why after all this time? And why when we have never ever had a positive rapport? Libra, let that marinate. When anyone from your past tries to reach out to you, why do you want to connect with me and we've never had a positive rapport? Now, I'm speaking to a Libra who's very successful, or you're on your way, you're building the foundation for this success. But these people have unpure intentions. Spirit wants you to leave the path clear so that new energy can continue to approach and enter your life. You do not want to send out the wrong signal, Libra, as I always speak about, and magnetize the wrong energy towards you. You're done with that deceitful behavior of these people, and they are no longer allowed. So continue to go within. Trust and know that you are loved, you are protected. This is just a spiritual notification to leave those people from the past where they are, whether they're family, friends, your mother, your father, your sister, your uncle, your cousin, whoever this is. Everyone is from different backgrounds, and some people have happy, healthy, wholesome families, supporting families. And there are some people, Libra, who have toxic, negative, low vibrational, diabolical people in their lineage. Okay. And so protect your peace, protect your children as well, especially if you have experienced a lot of negative impact. Libra, I'm pretty sure you don't want to create imbalance, for your child. If you've had a bad experience with these people, why give them access to your offspring? And, it's like they're going to like finish her, like Street Fighter, finish him, finish her kind of energy. Okay. So continue to build and enjoy your prosperity and abundance and peace. You owe no one anything. You don't owe these people an explanation. The people who have crossed you, they know why you're not dealing with them. They know what was done. There is no conversations to be had. So with that being said, be mindful of people trying to trick you into saying, oh, I just want to talk, or be mindful of people or someone trying to pull on your heart chakra with sentimental issues, because people will do that. Now we have free will. You can do what you please, but it's about someone trying to manipulate and like approach you with softness, pull on your heartstrings and they feel, I got him. Now I can get access to Libra, maybe tell you something sad, maybe tell you someone isn't feeling well or someone isn't doing too good, just to lure you in. It's like baiting a fish to a hook. But you're doing wonderful, and Spirit is confirming for you to keep it that way. Later.